Hey friends, how are we doing? I know. I know. Probably not doing too great. I was up all night watching the results of the election. I was tossing and turning. I couldn't sleep. I woke up with a pit in my stomach. I've been on the phone all morning talking to different people, hearing them express their concern and their fears and hearing them cry. I know. I've read so many of your DMs and messages. You're not alone. I feel this too. I really do. And I know this is so fresh, and I know that we're feeling all kinds of things. And I want to just say that you're allowed to feel those things. You have permission to feel the way you're feeling, and we hold space for all of that. And I've been thinking about, what do we do? Like, how do we start whatever the next step is? And I think we start that by first acknowledging that hate won today, and that sucks. We watched a presidential election cycle where one person routinely demonized immigrants, our trans neighbors, our queer neighbors, our BIPOC neighbors, women, etc. And it's really hard to wrestle with the reality that 75 million people voted for that. So let's just start there. We acknowledge that this is a really dark moment in American history. But it's also important to allow ourselves to feel. You know, the NAP ministry, a great account, I recommend following them. Their tagline is, "Rest is resistance." We have a long journey ahead. This is only the beginning. Take time for yourself. Take time to feel what you feel. Take time to rest. Take time to hug your families, to find the moments of joy in your everyday life. Start reaching out to others in love, to others who are hurting, because our job is to pick ourselves back up when we're ready. Let's start injecting a world of hate with love. We'll figure out the tangibles, okay? We're going to do that. There's a lot of work to still do. We'll figure that out, but we're not going to stay down forever. But for today, take the time you need to go through the stages of grief. Be mad. Say it's impossible. Cry. Because allowing ourselves to feel keeps us open to love, empathy, hope, and kindness. It makes us stronger, and we're going to need all of that we can get in the next few years. Do not leave others alone. Let your queer friends know that you're sad with them and will fight for them. Talk to the women in your life and remind them that their voice and their health matters to you. Reach out a hand to your immigrant neighbor and let them know your heart is open to them if they need a safe place. Be the change we want to see. So the other thing we have to ask ourselves is, what now? Well, we need to get organized, and we must do better. We can't figure out all those details right now, of course. I mean, it's been less than 24 hours, but we need to, and we will build community. We're going to organize, and we're going to be there for each other. In the next 4 years, we have a lot of work to do, especially as we shape a better way forward. So don't give up. Rest as you need, but do not give up. We as the new evangelicals are here to fight. We're here to stay. This is not the first time in history where hate got the upper hand, but it isn't the end. It isn't the end because we won't let hate have the final say. As Jesus people, we believe in following a crucified Messiah who loved his enemies and taught us to love our neighbors as ourselves. That work is still needed, maybe more than ever. I can't thank you enough for being here. I can't thank you enough for listening and following all of our content. Your support means the world. And trust me, this is just the beginning for us. We have real work to do. We're working on finding major funding. We have a plan in place. This is the beginning. We'll get to the recap of how this happened. We'll get all the data. That's going to happen soon. But today, take time for yourself, feel your feelings, and thank you for being here. We'll talk soon.